salty cheeks. It's not a cute look getting kicked out of the bar when you're no longer 19. Still acting like a child, feeling like nobody gets it. I always start these fights, don't hate my guts right now.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome for those of you that are new here. My name is Ashley. I am a stay-at-home mom. I love all things that revolve around cleaning and homemaking. You also might find an occasional thrift video here or there on my channel. If you love taking care of your home and your family, then I really think that you're going to like being over here on this little corner of the internet with us. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button if you are new. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, one, how your summer is going so far. I can't believe I'm filming this, or I'm doing the voice recording, and it's August 1st. So I can't believe it's already August. Let me know how your summer is going. Let me know also how you came across my channel. I always love to hear how the algorithm works on the internet and how you found my video. So without further ado, let's dive into today's video. If you want to join me, grab your favorite cup, drink of choice. For me right now, if you've been following along, you know that we have an espresso machine that we bought 8 months ago, and I'm obsessed. But I just recently started making lattes at home and drinking Nespresso, which is like new for me. So yeah, whatever your drink of choice is, grab it and let's get things done together. I always feel so much better when I am able to have a clean home, a clean space, but I do want to say that not every part of my home is always clean at the same time. So that's one thing I just wanted to throw in there, but nonetheless, that doesn't take away from the fact that we still love to clean our homes and take care of the spaces that we are in. So, okay, so this is kind of a bummer, but I bought this microphone on Amazon, and when it works, it works. But when it doesn't, it doesn't. And sometimes it just becomes a little like staticky and robotic in a way. So I did have a little bit of a recording, but I'm going to have to re-record over that. So I just feel like it's not that pleasant to listen to if you're also cleaning, and it just doesn't sound too great. But anyway, really random, because as I was wiping this part of the counter, it took me a while to get through the last episode of The Hunting Wives on Netflix. Let me know if you guys watched that show and what your thoughts were. Honestly, without giving anything away, I will tell you that first I didn't realize it was a drama. I thought it was kind of like a feel-good, like New England girl meets Texas moms, and like they're kind of crazy, but they like all drink wine or margs or something and laugh about stuff. I don't know. I thought it was more of a feel-good show like that. I do like Brittany Snow. I just found that her character was like a lot of like the same acting throughout the show. I really loved Margot Banks because I feel like that actress, I don't know her name, but I feel like she normally has blonde hair in the movies I've seen her in, but I feel like she's been in comedies and stuff, and I just think she like did a phenomenal job acting in the show. Like I think the acting was great. I think like I am so bad at words here, guys, like the cinematography, basically, I thought that was good. I just think the storyline, I will say, like the first 3 episodes, I was pretty hooked. It got a little bit slower for me, kind of picked up towards maybe like third to second to last of the episodes. And then I feel it just, I don't know. I was cleaning while I had it on in the background, and I had obviously different stuff going on. It was like, I didn't really sit and fully watch it like I should have. So that is just life of a mom. But I ended up trying to rewatch it again when my husband went to work and my daughter was down for the night, and it was honestly just as poor of an episode as I thought it was the first time. So I don't know. There's a lot of like, I love to watch a show and then look at reviews online to see if other people also have similar thoughts as me, but there's a lot of I don't want to say controversy is the right word, but there was a lot of people that were, maybe controversy is a good word, but I had to agree with some stuff. I just thought the storyline was like, you know, inappropriate for what it was, but also like it's a Netflix show. So, and it's based on a book. So I don't know how true it is to the book, but some of it just seemed very far-fetched is the best way I can explain it. So, okay, now that we talked about the Hunting Wives, let me know if you guys have any recommendations for a good show. I feel like it's so hard to come across a good show. I end up just watching Friends before bed, always on like Nickelodeon, which I love Friends, and I don't have any streaming services that have Friends after they like got rid of it on Netflix years ago. But that is such a good show. It's just a good thing to throw on in the background. But sometimes like you want like a good show to watch. So let me know if you have any recommendations. We only have Netflix and like Disney Plus. I did watch The Summer I Turned Pretty season 1 for free on some platform on Roku. I forget. It's like a free version of Amazon stuff, but I don't know. I'm like, do I get Amazon Prime and watch the second and third season? I'm seeing all these reels and stuff, but I was not wowed by the first season. Is she the same author that wrote oh my gosh, I can't think of the other one. The one where to the boys I ever loved. I think I saw something else. I feel like I'm getting so old here that I don't know all of this information, but I don't know. But there's a part of me that is interested, but there's a part of me that's seen so many reels that I'm getting some of the storyline. And let me tell you, Jeremiah is not looking good to me right now. So let me know if it's worth it, if I should just get Amazon Prime Video or whatever it is and just watch it, and just watch seasons 2 and 3. But if you have any other recommendations, let me know. Also, real life here. I'll play music for you guys soon because I'm rambling, but my dog, I don't even know. She had an accident here, which is so strange and unlike her. And I included that clip because such is life. These things happen. But yeah, normally if she has accidents, she'll go in the hallway upstairs. She just loves to do that. So I was like kind of confused and surprised. She has a vet appointment coming up and she is 10 years old. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep an eye on her. I'm not overly concerned. It was pretty bizarre, but like I was just like, oh my gosh, like what on earth is happening? But it happens. I'm just going to keep an eye on her, but I'm going to let some music play after my whole little ramble and spiel about Oh, you know what though? I didn't tell you guys this. Sorry, I feel like I'm catching up with an old friend. So there's a lot that has happened these past couple months. I had surgery in the spring, and I will be having another surgery in the future at some point. We don't know when. But during my surgery, my husband and I, because he was obviously home helping to take care of me, we watched Lost. I could start crying because let me know if you've seen Lost, you guys. So many emotions with that show. We're going to have to discuss in another video because this is just me talking about shows the whole time, but we didn't finish it until after my husband's leave. Like it took us a while because there's so many episodes, but I'm not going to ruin anything, but just let me know if you watched Lost and let me know who your favorite character is in the show. If you've seen it, because I want to know. I always love to get takes on this. But what else was I going to say? So we watched Lost. We watched You, the last season. I was so disappointed. I mean, like, yes, good. Okay, I don't want to, you know what? I'm not going to ruin anything if you haven't watched it. Look, leave all your comments down below on every single show I've referenced. If you've watched it, please let me know because clearly I need to talk about some shows here. But if you have any recommendations for a good show to watch, please let me know because I'm always on the lookout for a good show, and there's nothing more disappointing than watching a show and having it just like not be the best. And you're like, oh, but we stayed up so late to watch that show, and you just like, I feel like as a parent, you really got to make the effort to watch the show, and then you make the sacrifice later when you're up until 11 o'clock at night or later with your husband, and you're like, why do we keep doing this to ourselves? So let me know if you guys have any show recommendations. Okay, so I had to show you guys what I collected on our stairs. The light stairs, you can really see dirt and dust, but our home is lived in and it's loved, and we have a happy little toddler running around, so I can't complain. Like, that is a blessing, but man, do I love the satisfaction of sweeping those stairs, you guys. Also, let me know if you guys would like to see some house projects. We recently did kind of like a deck revamp. I can show you guys that once everything is kind of finished. Maybe I'll do a little video. Maybe I'll do a little deck video. That would be very fun because we still have some stuff to finish and I have some stuff to show you guys if you'd like to see that. But I was talking about house projects because eventually I want to do a little like touch up DIY and change of like the railings on our stairs, the railings and like the poles. I don't know what those are called. I'm going to call them poles, I guess. So yeah, I would really like to somehow sand down, scrape off the current color. I love the dark. It just doesn't go with the floors that we chose. So I'd love to just kind of get that down to a natural wood. And then I think doing just like those, they're not steel. Are they steel? No, they're not steel. Why would I say that? Those like black poles instead of the white wood ones. I think that would just look very nice and timeless. And I've been thinking about this, and I think I'm going back and forth, but if you've been following along, at our old house, we had a board and batten wall, and I really kind of want to do something similar, but we have two areas in the home that I'm just trying to decide like which one makes the most sense. Yeah, there's this little corner nook that I had a hall tree in right by our stairs and near like the front door. I think I might end up doing that, but I want to do, instead of board and batten, I want to do beadboard, which my sister did at her house, and it's a little bit trickier to get the pieces cut. So I want to do that, and I want to put hooks there. I'm thinking on both walls. I'll have to show you guys, but let me know if you would like to see some house projects because I'm always brewing some things up. Oh, while I'm making my bed really quick, I took the sconces off of the wall. Oh my gosh, I didn't even talk about what I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if I'm going to have time in this video, but that's okay. But in my next video, I will hopefully remind myself to explain why the sconces are off the wall and what's going on. Basically, I am just trying to be more proactive and procrastinate less, and I sold them on Facebook Marketplace. Actually, Facebook Marketplace, I was kind of nervous because I feel like the everything is free page in our town, like people don't show up or don't respond, but like Marketplace has done me good this week, you guys. So if you have something that you're looking to sell, get up and sell it because there are people that are looking for these things. Like I was chatting with my new neighbor the other day and I got a little tour of her house and she's like, got this at, the Goodwill, thrifted this, got this on Marketplace. I love Marketplace. Then I was talking to my girlfriend in Maine and she was like, I'm going to sell all this stuff on Marketplace before we move. And I was like, Marketplace, here I come. And I feel so great that someone else can use it and it served its purpose for us and our home. And now I can patch up these holes and I have a lot of other plans. Okay, so it is the next day and I wanted to show you guys just a really quick haul of what I picked up for my daughter from Old Navy. I actually have the Old Navy credit card. If you guys don't have it and you shop there frequently, I always feel like if you shop somewhere frequently, it does make sense to have the card. That way you can kind of get the points and the benefits. So we do a lot of shopping for our daughter here. I also shop here sometimes and so does my husband. So works out really well, but they had a card member deal over the weekend. So I'm gonna show you what I picked up. I do have some stuff over there next to the lamp that I will be returning just because some of the 4T I think might be a little bit too big for her. So I might go to the store. Well, I will go to the store and exchange everything. I do have some new things coming in. I'll show you. I can show you either in a later video or today and let you know like what my plan is for everything for her for kind of back to school. But right now, this is what I settled on. So I will be taking the tags off and washing everything here that is laid out. I thought that these were so cute. I love this purple color for little Halloween jammies. I can't help myself with the holidays. I love to get these kind of jammies. I think they're so cute. So I did size up and I got her a 4T. So it says Ghouls Rule and Wicked Cute. So precious. So I got her 2 new pairs of jammies. I did pick up this really cute pencil dress. Originally, I was thinking this would be great for her first day of school, but I actually ordered a really cute shirt on Etsy. I could definitely leave the link down below if you guys are interested. They have a lot of really great options for first day of school for kids. I couldn't help myself. I had to pick up this in my toddler era t-shirt. I've seen it for honestly probably like a couple months at Old Navy, so I'm really happy I picked this up. All of these, by the way, are in a 4T for what we are keeping. I did pick up this Girl Power long sleeve. It is pretty big on her, and same with the Let Love Grow, but she will grow into it, and once you wash them, they do shrink, so those are gonna be staying. I picked up 3 pairs of leggings. I accidentally ordered 2 pairs that were the same of this leopard print, but we're gonna keep them. They fit her good on her waist, and then they have some room to grow for her to grow into, so they're not like super like suffocating or skin tight or anything like that. I also picked up this, sorry for the bad lighting, but I picked up this really cute sweater. It's or zip up sweatshirt. It is 4T. It is, like I said, a little bit bigger on her, but with layers, and give it a couple months. And then it's not, all of this isn't like just for fall. It's like winter and fall here in New England, of course. And I think too, like we see stuff online, but my daughter will continue to wear these until they don't fit her. She has Old Navy like summer 4T or springtime jammies that I got her that are short sleeve. They're very cute. They're ribbed. I got a tan and a pink pair, and they're 4T. And when we first got them, they were a little bit big on her, but she wears them now after being washed, and there's still plenty of room for her to grow. So she'll continue to wear those as we get into like September, and then we'll kind of phase out and bring out the long sleeve jammies for the fall, and we'll use these in even early winter. We're just, you know, we're practical over here, so we just wear stuff that works. I am very lucky that I get a lot of different like channels for hand-me-down clothing. So my daughter has a lot of hand-me-downs, which work really great, but I was just so excited for the fall. I wanted to pick up some new things for her, especially because she is starting school in the fall. So wanted to grab a few things. I will show you if you guys want to see. Hold on. So these are the things that I'm not going to be keeping. Sorry, this is kind of messy. So I am returning. I got these clogs, and I forget the sizes. I'm going with a size 10. So I think I ordered an 8 and a 9. The 9 fit her just right, but there wasn't a lot of room to grow. So I will be returning these. I do have a size 10 that is on their way in the mail. I have these socks and some stuff I was talking to my husband that we honestly might just keep because they were so cheap anyway. These look massive, but also she's going to grow into them. So I did order a 2/3T to come in the mail, and then I also ordered in 2 and 3T and then 4 and 5T, the Halloween ones as well. I will link those below for you guys. I love these because they have the little grips on them. I always need to go for, I always need to order socks that have the grips on them because toddler mom for life. I just feel way better having those. These pants were so cute, but she will probably be better in a 3T. So they're just kind of like those fake jeans, jean leggings. These were so cute, but just too big around her waist. So these are 4T, and these are gonna be a return. These, okay, anytime if you go to Old Navy, I will say these are always true to size. So don't size up in these. These are 4T, and they were just way too big, but so cute. And I have gotten, not with these little like bell bottoms, but I have gotten these kind of leggings for my daughter. How cute are these? And same thing, like just now she's able to wear the 3Ts and they fit pretty well. So I'm going to return these in store, and I'm really hoping that they have these in a 3T. And similar with dresses, because we did family photos last year, and I think I tried like a 3T, or maybe it was a 2 and 3T or something, or 3 and 4T. So I kind of had a little hunch, but once you know the stores that you like to shop at, you do have a pretty good idea. I was just kind of hopeful. I was like, well, maybe it'll work, but this was also 14. She was swimming in it. So no big deal. I will return these. I will try to exchange them if I can, honestly. And if not, no big deal. So that's great. I have all my receipts, so I will be returning those, but I just can't get over these bell bottoms. And then when I do clothes shopping, I try to get clothes that of course can be easily interchangeable. So different shirts, pants, like she could wear any of this stuff with anything that I bought her. So that is what I picked up for my daughter so far. I do have some other things coming in the mail. I tried to just be as practical as possible because I don't want to waste money if we don't have to, and I just want to be very mindful and intentional about what she needs and what she's gonna wear. I feel like in the past, you know, I ordered some clothes for the summertime and she didn't even wear everything. So that's why I am very thankful for hand-me-downs. But I think sometimes, like, if you are in a similar situation where you do get a lot of hand-me-downs, like this kind of shopping doesn't happen all of the time. But with her starting school for the first time, I thought it would be really fun to just order some new clothing pieces. You know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but that is basically what I picked up for my daughter for the fall/winter. And that is what I'll be returning. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll keep you updated. I do have another, like I said, order with these coming in. They're so cute. They're like little Sherpa on the inside. And then I have some other school things that are coming in the mail shortly.